Woo, man, it is fucking hot in here right now. I am sorry, you guys. Oh, why is it so goddamn hot? Man, I don't know. Anyways, you guys, first off, let me start off by saying I'm sorry, okay? I know that the audio from the last video wasn't up to par, okay? It sucked. We're making fixes to that, and sure enough, the South Park Phone Destroyer Speedrun Challenge will be coming back to you very soon. But, fuck, man. Why is it so... Jesus. You guys... Check Steve out, man. He's got a pretty frickin' bitchin' bod. That's what's going on right now. So, if you guys don't know... I think this might be related. It might not be, but let's just kind of go with it. So earlier today, Steve came out and he's like, "Hey everyone, Steve from Red Links here. We've been working hard to trying and fix the most critical issues introduced with our latest update. We are on the way to fixing many of them." And so they did that, and then they sent out an asset bundle for everybody to download. And then once you downloaded that asset bundle, it's supposed to give a... We aren't going to call it a fix. We're going to call it a Band-Aid, okay? They were giving a Band-Aid to the hyperdrive issue. And pretty much what it was, as I said before, is this is not a one-to-one type thing where you go in and you say, okay, we need to increase attack speed +1, and then you're done. Nah, that's not the way it works. It's actually way more complicated than that. And it's more of a... how do we say, everything is linked together, and so if you increase one thing, something else is going to be increased somewhere else, but you don't really know where that is until you actually see it. So maybe some additional play testing would have helped that, but you know what, for now, who cares about it? We are back on track to where we need to go, and Steve has got that working, and I think everything is turning out a little bit better. So anyways, they've found several critical issues and they're fixing those now. In addition to fixing the critical issues, they're also working on a little update thing in your phone where you can actually go and report from the game about what's up. So you see something funny in a PvP match? Oh yeah, you can do that. Check that out right there behind me. That's what we got going on, okay? So you can select recent opponents, you can select the categories. They got a lot of different things, and I think this is a feature that is really needed, and I'm excited to see what they can bring along with them to be able to make this a more enjoyable game and let it develop in a better way. All right, so as we're moving on, the hyperdrive hotfix, let's get into this one. This one, man, it's almost as hot as Steve over there. Oh man. So anyways, like I said, they had an issue with the improved movement and interactions of the characters or the units on the field. And what that did was something happened, and there was like a critical element where A had to happen and B had to happen and C had to happen all at once, and it was perfect. It just happened out that they set it up just right so that it worked perfectly. And then once they introduced this new the BFU, they made some of the changes in that, and it threw off that perfectness, and it threw off a delay timer. And pretty much what happened is it just sent those guys flying instantly. And so what they did is they pretty much just slowed down the movement speed. And Steve gave the example of Sheriff Cartman. Sheriff Cartman, if he was hyperdrived, he would attack 9 times within his little special attack thing, okay, while he was being hyperdrived at level 1. Now, with this new update, he will be able to attack 8 times, which is okay, it's down 1, but then it's not 6, so it's not exactly fixed. He should be attacking 6 times, not 9, but 8 is closer to better, and they've slowed down the movement speed, so it feels similar, okay? It's not something that's way out of whack, but you know what? It's still not 100% perfect. And so they have this new idle delay with this, and that should help out a little bit with the hyperdrives. I think everybody is more or less happy or can deal with this change. And I think it's a step in the right direction. We're gonna wait on them to actually make the real changes. Like I said, this is a band-aid to the actual problem, and they are working on getting a permanent fix for this and making it more how the game was supposed to play. So if you're looking at using sci-fi for the time being, then up to you. That's your choice. It's in the game. I say use it. Because really, for those players who have used sci-fi up until now, it's not fair for them either to say, well, I have to switch cards because Red Links did this. No, not necessarily. But because of that, I would say don't invest too much, because it's going to get an additional nerf on the hyperdrive, on the Astro Butters, on the Warboy tweak. Now, if you are already using those, then take advantage of that as much as you'd like, really. Anyways, Legendary Update. This is the one where I think we're going to see a little bit of controversy coming out of. And what's happening is they said that the Legendary season will be ending on the 8th. Yes, that is right. They have it on the 8th, and then right after the 8th, they will be having some server maintenance. This is where I think that some people will be quite upset upon their additional upsetness that they were upset about from before being upset with the nerfs of those other upsetting card things. Anyways, I digress. They're sticking to their guns. They're going with the 8th. Now, what I thought would have been appropriate is maybe, you know, hanging back, not necessarily doing that ending of the Legendary season just right away like this, but then I got to thinking about it. They are a developer. They probably have to answer to the higher-ups, Ubisoft, and if they're going to do something like a server update, server maintenance, server downtime, they probably have to log that. They probably have to do a lot of paperwork for that to happen. And then on top of that, they probably have to stick to it. They probably can't change it because this has been set, this is fixed. They have all these engineers and designers and all these other people going in to do the server maintenance, and they can't cancel on that. Otherwise, that might throw some wrenches into the whole mechanical system that they've got going on there. But anyways, they did come out and they did tell us what is going to happen in the Legendary rewards, and oh boy, it's a doozy. So pretty much, if you are at rank 1, yes, that is right, if you are at rank 1 to 10, you will get one Legendary card with a 50% chance of getting a second. That's pretty freaking sweet. Except for I'm not at rank 1. And then for epic cards, you'll get 9 with a 50% chance of getting a 10th. You'll get 35 rare cards, 54 common cards, 30 gold upgrade items, 40 silver upgrade items, 50 bronze upgrade items, and 4,500 PvP tickets. That's a pretty sweet deal, if you ask me, for just being in the top 10. Now, if we go down closer to, you know, where I'm sitting, I'm in the 2,000 to 4,000, maybe a little bit over 4,000. I don't know yet. But with the 2,000 to 4,000, you're looking at a 30% chance of getting a Legendary card. Yes, 30. If you're in that rank below it, 20. And then you're also going to get 4 epic cards, or 3, depending on which bracket you're in, with a 70 or an 80% chance, respectively, of getting a 5th or a 4th. And then it's 10, 16, 10, 10, 20, and 1,000 PvP tickets for the final positions. Now, for me, who's probably going to end up in the final brackets, the lowest of the low, I'm going to say that's okay. I mean, I've been in here for 2 or 3 days now, and so we're just gonna deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna like it, but what I have a problem with is what they're incentivizing for the next season, and I have a problem with this because I just don't know if I could take another month or month plus of torture, because they say, and I quote, "In order to reward competitive play, every player who enters the Legendary rank during the first week of Season 3 will receive a Race to Legendary reward pack. This season reward pack will contain assorted alien goodies, as well as a 50% chance of getting the visitor cards." Oh my god, I want the visitors so bad. I saw an average guy having those little moo guys go pew 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 pew. I need it. I want it. Alright, so you have to get in there in the first week to be able to get this reward pack. And if you do, You have a 50% chance of getting the visitors, like I said. And then, on top of that, to sweeten the deal a little bit more, during Season 3, they're going to have special events for the legendary players. So this might make it a little bit more interesting for you to get in, but I am going to tell you right now, if you are not ready to go in, it's a trap. Okay, you will be miserable if your cards suck. You will hate your life. You will have so many difficulties just even competing and trying to get the event packs and trying to do all that crap. It sucks. Now, I'm going to leave this up to popular opinion. Let you guys tell me what to do. Should I... Now, you know what? We're going to get those visitors. I have to get those visitors. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to get those visitors right away. But you guys, that's pretty much it to this update. Steve back there, he looks so handsome, like drool. Am I right? Ugh, it was so good. Anyways, you guys, here's what I want to know. I want to know what you guys think about the legendary season, how it's coming to an end on the 8th. Do you agree that it should be coming to an end on the 8th? Just, you know what, we've had so many problems, end it. Or do you think that, you know what, we should get a little bit more time to try to get our to get everything normalized and working out in a good way? What do you guys think? And also let me know how you guys feel about this new hotfix that just went out. And do you see a difference in your cards play? Are you beating more sci-fi players now, or are they just still wrecking you with that Hyperdrive, Astro Butters, and Warboy tweak? Anyways, you guys, that's it. I'm going to leave you guys with Steve right there, and I'm going to hit that intro button right now, or the outro button, so peace out.